Hello everybody, it's Pavo and welcome back to ZooCrafting. So we're here outside the line exhibit and you'd have thought that 200 something episodes in I'd have figured out how to make these intros a bit more appealing, but that's really the truth to it. We are right outside the line exhibit and you will see that I've changed the exhibit up a bit. I have finished the walls, well, as much as I wanted to, and some people said that the exhibit was a bit too small. There wasn't enough room for the lions to run around, and I actually agreed with them. I do think it is small compared to the size of the tiger exhibit, the South China tiger exhibit. It is quite small. So I decided to move the rockery back a bit, which is going to be like the cave, their little lion's den. So I've moved that back a bit to give them a little bit more room around this side here. And I'm going to extend all this sand up to this little hill here. And we can have like a little fenced barrier up here as well so people can look down from the top, but also so that people can't fall in. So we do have a lot of work to get on with in this exhibit. So I'm going to get started by getting out my shovel, this one here. I do have this enchanted one that I might have to repair because it is quite useful. It's got efficiency 3 and unbreaking 3. Maybe I'll try and combine it with this diamond spade. I do have 40 experience points, so I should be able to afford it. We might go do that a bit later because I do need to head back to my house and cook up some more food because I am running dangerously low on curry. So I'm going to see what sort of things I can make with the items in my house. You'll also see that I have emptied up some of my backpacks. This is a lot less cluttered than it was. It's mainly the ZooCrafting Discovery seeds that clutter up my backpacks because you get those from breaking grasses and things. You'll also see that down here I have some saplings. And I have these so I can grow logs because we are going to be finishing off the food prep room as well. So we'll get straight into things. I don't want to dilly-dally anymore. But yeah, where should we begin? I think probably clearing out some of this dirt, some of this grass. So I'm just going to go all the way back to this wall here. I'm also going to have to get rid of the wall as well because I want to give it the rocky limestone feel. So I think I probably will extend the cave off up in this direction. I think that's probably going to be the best idea. So yeah, I'll get rid of this. In fact, we're going to have to go back one more block as well. So yeah, this is good. I did spend the whole morning gathering resources. So in my materials backpack, which should be this red one, I have loads of cobblestone, I've got loads of limestone, and I've got some sand as well because I went to the sand collection desert. Though it doesn't look like I have enough. I think perhaps I smelted a load into glass because I only appear to have 23 blocks, and that's definitely not going to be enough for here. So we might have to take another trip to the sand collection desert. So we do have lots to do today. So we're just going to see how much we can get done. So just going to clear all this away. I'm not sure about this though, that little area there, because I will be building a wall, the rocky wall. But I do like the shape of this. And I have no idea what I'm going to make the inside of this den look like, but I'll figure something out. So I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to grab the sand, and I'm going to place this down. This isn't going to get us anywhere. We definitely need to take a trip to the sand collection desert. In fact, we might have to go do a lot of things at once. So yeah, we can't continue any of that because I need some more sand. I'm just going to go out here and check if I've got any left over in the furnace. Do I? Nope, I don't. That is completely empty and I've got none in there. So where did all my sand go? I have no idea. That's odd. But we also have this food prep room as well, which I am going to be building. And what I was thinking is that we don't make this fully enclosed, but just like put a shelter on the top, made out of like limestone or something, like a flat roof. And then I can clear away a bit of this path. In fact, I'm going to do so now. So there's like a little walkway that heads off towards the giraffe barn. And then over here, maybe in this wall or this wall, I think probably this wall, I'm going to add another door. So let's just break this. Yeah, I think that's the best location to put it. Although I don't want to break this leaf. Is that in a carpenter's block? No, it's not. So I'm going to have to grab my shears, which are here. Oops, that wasn't in the carpenter's block, but yeah, I think it would be nice if I added another door here so that you can come out this way to this food prep room and come out this way. Of course this is for staff members only, but I do like it that all the exhibits are connected. And I'm not sure what I'm going to be building on the hill just yet, because we do have a hill behind here. And maybe we could connect it to that exhibit as well, but it is a nice area up here. Yeah, no ideas what I'd have up here, so if you have ideas of anything that could be here, please let me know and I'd love to read them. Oh, and speaking of which, the exhibit that won the next vote was the tapirs, and I can't wait to show you the awesome model that we've been working on. That will be soon, probably once we have finished the line exhibit, so hold on until then. It will be really exciting to show off and to build the exhibit. We are going to be building it in that location there, that expanse of land, and I do want to start working on a statue for Boris because lots of people wanted that, so I can turn it into a teleporter so we have easy access to the tropical zone, so I don't have to keep running to and from the Ocelot Park. But yeah, we're getting sidetracked again, so I'm just going to take a quick trip back to my house. I am going to cook up some food. Then I am just going to head off towards the sand collection desert to grab a bit of sand, and then we can see where we go from there. So I probably could have used the teleporter, it would have got me home a lot quicker. I've also added a new teleporter to the avocado tree by the main teleporter, so I have easy access to everyone's places. So I'll show you that in just a bit. I'm just going to grab a couple of these apples actually, because these apples do heal up quite a lot of hunger. There we are. So I can nibble on those as well. Well, not currently though, but they are very, very useful. In fact, I might see if we can make some apple pie. I don't know if we've got any wheat, but we do have a massive wheat field out the back, so if necessary we can go and raid that. And I'm just going to hop through the window. That's probably not the best idea, especially climbing all over my oven. But okay, so let's see, can we make apple pie? We must be able to, because I'm sure I've seen that before. Apple pie. Yes, we can. I'm sure it's a different texture. So we need dough, apples, sugar, and bakeware. And how do we make dough? This is the very complicated recipe. We need salt, water, flour, and a mixing bowl. So let's see if we have any of those. We have some flour, we have some water. We do need some more water though, so I don't remember how I get that. I think it's just a bucket on there, and then I can pop these into here. Oh, yeah, that's not going to work. Can I use that though to make the apple pie? Or to make the dough rather? No, yeah, this is where it gets really, really complicated because I can't use those. I can use the salt, but I can't use the water, which is really, really irritating. So we're just going to probably find something else to make. Let's see what I've got downstairs. Oh, I've got some tofu here as well. What can I make with the tofu? All sorts of complicated things. We've got some more chicken curry. I really wish I had all the spices to make these, but I'm not sure I do. I don't know if I've got coconut. I know that I've got a tree out there, but I hardly ever harvest it because it's such a big tree and I can never get all the fruits off it. So what else could we make? We can make epic bacon. That's always quite nice. We've got some chicken gumbo there. We've got Chico rolls. All of these need quite complicated ingredients though. This needs cheese. I have no cheese. Onions, sweet pickle. Oh, I didn't even know sweet pickles were a thing on here. We've got pork lo mein, General Tso's chicken. I think I've made some of that before. We might have to stick with something a bit easier though. But yeah, I don't know how many of these things we have. Like gherkins. I didn't realise we had gherkins before. So I don't think I have those. We could make a stuffed eggplant. I think I have those things. I don't have butter though. Why is Harvestcraft so complicated? We might just have to make some garlic chicken because... Oh, we don't have cooking oil. How do we make cooking oil? It's either olives, sunflower oil, or walnuts. Let's see if we've got any of those downstairs. I don't know where they'd be though. Would they be in here? Don't think so. I can't see any walnuts here, but this is definitely the chest that they would be in. What about spices? Do I have garlic? I've got lots of garlic. This is quite annoying. Is it just like something very simple I can make, like perhaps just cranberry juice or something. I know that won't heal me up very much, but I can make fruit crumble. That just needs flour, ground cinnamon, and butter. Now, how do we make the butter? It's just salt and I believe milk. Salt and silicone tofu. I don't have any of that though, but heavy cream. Yeah, I guess we could do that. So I'm gonna grab some of those, yeah, cranberries, and some salt, which is in here. And we need flour and cinnamon. So do we have any cinnamon in here? Oh no! We might just have to make something very, very simple. The tofu's upstairs, isn't it? Is there any way I can like cook that tofu into something? Can I just eat the tofu as it is? I can't currently, but could I? I can turn tofu into raw fish. That is really interesting. I can turn it into beef jerky. That's quite nice. Or apricot glazed pork if I've got apricot jelly. Oh, what can I do with that? That looks really nice. How do you make apricot jelly? Just sugar and apricots. We can do that. I think we've got apricots. If I can get down here. I'm sure this is quite cheaty, because I'm sure that tofu and apricot jelly would probably just make apricot tofu and not pork, but do we not have any apricots? Really? Do we have one? This is not going well, is it? I'm sorry. We'll get there eventually. And so we've got beef jerky, we've got stock. Bacon wrapped dates. Let's make a couple of those. Oh, lettuce. Let's make fish lettuce wraps. I'm sure we can do these because I've got some dates here, and should have some lettuce in here somewhere. Lettuce. Yeah, there we are. So let's try and make some of these. Oops, if I can get up there. So we shall make some of these things. Which one was it that I needed though? Oops, dates. I needed the bakeware, so let's just grab this and we'll pop that in there, and there we are. So we have some of those, and we'll also make some of those other things. Now what were they called? They're like fish wrapped fish something or other. These things. It's lettuce. Oh, it's a cutting board, so we need this thing here. And we can pop that in there. And yeah, I'm sure this is cheaty because this is tofu and not fish, but that's good. We can get, oh, that's pork lettuce wrap, not fish. That's quite cool. Okay, so we can pop this cutting board back, like so, and finally our quest to make food is over. That honestly took forever. I didn't quite realise that making Harvestcraft food was gonna take so long. But let's just, oh no, I need those things. We'll pop the rest of these things in here because I don't need those. I didn't actually use the salt, so that can go in there as well. And we'll just turn that on. And now to head to the sand collection desert. So I will just be 2 ticks. I'll head out this way, across my bridge, and past all the pelicans that say happy birthday. They have been there for months, since July, and I really haven't found a home for them. So I'll do so eventually. But yeah, so there's this little frog over here that connects to my teleporter system, so it will take you everywhere through the zoo that has a teleporter. The bonfire is still there. I think I'm going to have to get rid of that because that's not really part of my zoo. I don't think it's even anywhere near. So I will get rid of that, but we're going to be heading over to the sand collection desert rather. And I think I can just like dig anywhere, so I'm gonna head on over this direction. There's not many villagers around. I don't know what happened to them, whether they were all eaten by zombies perhaps. I don't know, it's sort of like a ghost town. It never used to be. I have no idea where they are. Perhaps they just wandered off and got lost or something. But I could get a lot of wheat from here and a lot of carrots and things because there's lots of crops around here. But I'm gonna head off this way into sort of the depths of the desert, trying to avoid the quicksand, because that would not be a very pleasant death. And why is there a mole out here? This is not the correct habitat for a mole, but he seems to be digging in the sand though, so I'm not complaining. But I'm just going to gather some of this. I really wish I had my enchanted shovel though, because I get a lot more. But no worries. This is quite quick as it is. And there's a sheep over there. Oh, there's lots of sheep over there. Lots of birdies too. So I think we'll probably take a stack and a bit, because we could always use it elsewhere. We probably will use it elsewhere, especially because we are building it in the African zone. So how much have we got? Yeah, we've got a stack, and I think we'll go with 2 stacks. So we have 128 pieces of sand. Almost there. And I am going to rescue that mole, I think. This isn't the right place for him. He doesn't look very comfortable over here. So if I have a safari net on me, I will go ahead and I will move him. That's if he doesn't hide. So yeah, there we are. I need safari net. I'm going to use my safari net launcher because he probably will hide if I go over and try and grab him. Yep, there we are. And we can move him over here towards the dirt. Oh, why all these birds? Oh, all the chickens as well. Wow, it's definitely wildlife over here. There's lots of it. Look at them all. They're all grey sheep. And an elephant! There we are. I'll put this there. I just wish there was like a rhino nearby or something, because we are looking for another rhino for my zoo, to give Baobab a mate. So he's not the sole rhino. Just like Boris the turtle is the sole turtle. What is this? Oh, it's like a doggy grave. Let's see. I can't read what it says though because I have my chat turned off. But I think I'm just going to leave it there. It's actually so cute. Look at it. So let's head back to my house because we have enough sand now. And we have all the food that we need for the moment anyway. Let's see how much it heals up. Please say it heals up a lot and not just like one of the hunger bar. Oh yeah, that is quite a lot. So that's probably going to last us a while. Now where is this teleporter? Where is that pesky roadrunner? Over here. There's a floating experience orb there. I'm going to take it with me. So back to my place, Power's place. And then we'll use the frog over here to get to the ocelot food prep. I should really have like a teleporter to the main entrance as well. I think that's probably a good idea. So have easy access all the way around my zoo. We just head off this direction. Over here. And we can continue building. So let's get that sand out. And we can place this down. Like so. Yeah, like that. Okay, so that's going to be the rocky wall. I think I'm going to make this into sand as well. So let's just get rid of some of this. And this flooring can be sand till about there. And then I think the inside is probably going to be dirt, but I can't change that just yet because it will turn back into grass. Yep, like that, maybe a bit more. Actually, we'll go all the way to there. Like so. Yep, that's good. And then I'm just going to quickly work on this food prep room. So for the floor, I think I'm going to use, yeah, I'll stick with cobblestone. So I should have some of that in my materials chest. And for the roof, I'm going to be using limestone, so I'll grab that, and also my carpenter's blocks. Also my inventory is full, so I'm just going to pop some of this dirt away, because I'm not going to need any of that. What is this? Gypsum cobblestone. I have no idea where that came from. But let's dig away some more of this floor. I can get rid of that sign now. And yeah, we can turn this all into cobblestone. So cobblestone like this. To the back wall here. Yeah. I'm gonna add this wooden wall at the back here as well. And I'm gonna need to remove that bit of sandstone. Like so. I can't pick it up though because once again my inventory is full, so just pop some of these things away. Like that. I can pop oh, I didn't put my bakeware back. That's silly, that's silly. But I can do so a bit later. And then I need to grab some of these woods. So we've got some oak wood, some spruce wood, some jungle wood. I thought I had some dark oak wood, but I think I might have put that into the furnace to smelt some of the sand into glass. But let's just place this at the back. So we'll go spruce, oak, jungle, and then spruce again. Oops, not like that. Spruce again, and let's go for oak. Yeah, like that. Now I do need to get up there though, so I might have to get rid of this tree. This is going to remove all of the leaves off the tree next to it though, so please no. Oh, it actually didn't. That's okay, but it did remove some that wood there. Okay, and now I can grab my carpenter's blocks and add the flat roof on top. You'll see what I'm going to do in just a moment when I have my hammer. So we can put all those away. I've got a bow for some reason. I think a skeleton dropped that. And I'll put that there. So I'm going to knock that down like so and add a little flat roof. It's going to have a bit of an overhang into the exhibit, but I think that would look quite nice. And we'll just carry it on up here. And also overhang a bit off there. It's not going to be a full roof though, because it's just going to be a little bit of a shelter. And if the zookeepers are wandering into the giraffe exhibit, they'll have to be exposed to the elements. But I like this. And we'll pop something like that. And then I'll grab all my limestone blocks and fill them in. And it looks like part of the exhibit already. I really do like it. Like so. Perfect. Now, this is where the food prep room is, so I'm going to go out here. I'm going to pick up this crafting station, this chest, and this furnace. And I can pop all of those inside here. So we're going to pop this there, and it is raining! And I think I'm going to just pop maybe this down as a bit of decoration there. It can be like a little table. And then we can put the... I'm going to just grab this. I'm going to make like a little shelf. Like that. And I'm going to put maybe a shelf at the back there. I think that would look good. I'm going to put a furnace here. And I'm going to make another furnace and put that on top. Like so. Well, I'll move it across. I'll move it across. I can put a teleporter or something there. And then I'm just going to get a half slab or a carpenter's half slab. And if I can knock that down like that, and I can put a bit of spruce wood on top, just to theme it up a bit. Oh, actually no, that's blended in too well. Let's do jungle wood. Jungle wood. Yeah, there we are. And if I had torches on... Oh, I have one torch. I have no idea where I got that from. I'm just going to chisel that into... Which one were we going with? I think I'm just going to use a candle for the moment. I'm sure there was another torch that I was using, but I'm going to put that there like that. And this looks quite nice. I'm going to see if I can grab some crates and some barrels and place those in here as well. And maybe get like some hooks to like hang meat off. I think that would be quite cool because this is the lion exhibit. But this is turning out quite well. Just going to continue this path on up here. So I've got my cobblestone and my shovel to connect this to the giraffe barn. And I can add in the carpenter's door here as well. We'll get that one as well. And I know that this floor is made out of birch wood, but I'm just going to pop that there. You can't really tell any difference, but I will fix it up a bit later. So we'll just place these down. That's not where that should have gone. But I do like the simplicity of the cobblestone. It's quite nice. I'm missing 2 blocks though, but I think I have loads more in here. Yeah, like that. That's a nice little pathway. So I'm just going to quickly make a carpenter's door to place down here. And I believe I still have those 2 blocks that I broke. So let's pop that there like that. And these 2 blocks go in, and we'll just change this to, I think that one. I quite like that one. Now I'm just going to quickly fill in these blocks here, like so, and get rid of these 2 blocks here. And there we are. I think the food prep room is finished. Of course, yeah, the barrels and everything, but I really do like it. It's nice. It's nice and themed to the area. Now we've just got the rest of this exhibit to finish, and we have spent quite a lot of time on this episode, so I might just pause for the moment, just finish this off, and then I will come back when the exhibit is finished. So I'll see you in just a second. Here we are, I'm back, and it's pretty much finished now. Oh, I've got a limestone block there. Yeah, it's pretty much finished. I've done all the walls of the windows, so everything should be contained. There should be no way for any lines in this exhibit to escape, though I will have to double check. Let's just have a quick look. It all seems safe to me though. Should have no escapees. So all that's left to do now is to go grab some lions, and oh my god, it's raining once again. But I have added this little cave here. Of course I'm going to have to change up the flooring again. I completely forgot about that. But it's nice and cozy in here, so the lions can come in here just to take shelter from the rain. Even though there shouldn't be much rain, because this is Africa after all. This is meant to be the savannah. And I'm thinking of adding in a couple of acacia trees as well. But I think that's enough for today, so I'm going to end the episode here. Thank you all for watching. In the next episode, what we're going to be doing is hopefully finding some lions to add to this exhibit. I'm going to move the zookeeper that was the zookeeper for the lions at my old zoo over to here. I'm sorry I can't remember who it was, but I can check my list. Chalfont was just in that cave. That was so cute. So, hope you're all having a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful day, and I'll see you all in the next episode. Goodbye. Bye.